And now let's get some reaction to all this and speak to a Gaza activist, Mansour Shuman. Welcome to the program, sir. Muslims around the world are celebrating the holiday of Eid al-Fitr, but Palestinians in Gaza remain under IDF bombardment and continue to lose their loved ones. Are you surprised the IDF carried out its offensive despite the holy dates?
Unfortunately, after 17 months of genocide, nothing anymore surprises us from the Israeli army and this right-wing government. They continue to show the world day after day that they don't care for any of the so-called Western declared human rights. From the beginning of the war, if you all remember, Al-Shifa hospital being declared the headquarters of the resistance, and the world outcries. However, now they've already bombed dozens of hospitals, clinics. The whole Medicare system is collapsing. The last 2 days, they've targeted several medical aid workers. Many of them are still missing. Unfortunately, Ramadan is over, and however, the people of Gaza, because of the lack of food, nothing coming into the Gaza Strip for the last 4 weeks, are continually still fasting because there is no food. Normally, during these times in Gaza, people would visit each other, happy, celebrating, families having stronger bonds, people planning for marriages, celebrating, giving out ideas, cash donations, presents, new clothes. However, people in Gaza right now, instead of praying the Eid prayers, they are praying the funeral prayers. And instead of congratulating each other for upcoming happiness, they are mourning their loved ones. And the sound, there isn't a sound of adhan or call for prayer in Gaza, but the sound of bombardment everywhere. People until now are being shelled and killed. And it seems that this has become the norm for the world. We are not hearing the outcries that we have heard before. However, the Palestinians continue to remain steadfast on the ground. They do not want a repeat of 1948 and 1967. I think that what doesn't break your back makes you stronger. And I think at the end of the day, the Palestinians will come victorious from all of this.
What do you make of Netanyahu's decision to step up what he says is military pressure against Hamas, and yet we're frequently seeing civilians ending up in the firing line?
I think that Netanyahu and the Israelis know Gaza better than anyone else in this world. If they believed for one moment that force would have been suitable for the people of Gaza, they would have never left Gaza in 2005 and left all the settlements and made the people leave the Gaza Strip area into modern day Israel. The people of Gaza are really made different. Their personalities are different. They're very defiant. They're very proud. And they are very strong mentally, physically, and have very strong faith. And if we look over the last 17 months, the only time that Netanyahu was able to get his hostages back, except for 5 hostages, was through ceasefire, was through negotiations, not through the force. Actually, through force, he implemented the Hannibal Directive and killed a lot of Israeli citizens on October the 7th, and killed a lot of the Israeli hostages inside Gaza using his own weapons. And this is why the Israeli hostages right now are fearing for their lives. I think the whole world saw the video that one of the Israeli hostages, where he cried about not being able to see his child in his 5th birthday and fearing the worst given Netanyahu's decision to continue bombarding Gaza. So yeah, I think he just wants to. It's about a power grab for him. He wants to continue to remain in power. It's all about internal politics. He doesn't care for the future of Israel and its people.
It's quite a grim picture that you're painting, Gaza activist Mansour Shuman. Thank you for sharing.